The Russians won't engage on missile defense cooperation unless they're serious about missile defense, unless we are serious about missile defense. So we get serious about missile defense and we design a program. And we hammer it out within the administration, and we hammer it out with the Congress, and we get a program, we get it funded, and we tell some people, go execute this program. And we then approach the Russians and say, hey, we're serious about ballistic missile defense. We want to do it cooperatively with you. And the Russians say, but you already have a program. We don't want to be the tail on your dog. We want to start at the beginning and have a conversation and be in on the ground floor of designing the system. So we say, fine, we're in on the ground floor, but we can't stop what we're doing. And we get in these conversations, and every time we move forward on something in our program, the Russians say, see, you're not sincere. We're not really a full partner. This isn't really what we had in mind. And I think we've tripped over that problem every time we've done ballistic missile defense. And when you add in an alliance dimension in doing it NATO, it only compounds the problem. There are a number of sort of structural problems in this area as well. One of them is a dilemma. The Bush administration started talking about ballistic missile defense cooperation against strategic range, long-range ballistic missiles out of Iran. That was something that threatened the United States. We were concerned about. We wanted to get cooperation against that threat. But of course, defenses against strategic ballistic missiles are exactly what the Russians are most anxious about. The Obama administration has gone the other way, I think wisely, and said, let's start talking about cooperation against medium and intermediate range ballistic missiles. Defenses of those type, much less threatening to Russia, because Russia really doesn't have any of those missiles. So that's a good starting point. But that then is a dilemma for the U.S. Congress, because those missiles from a place like Iran don't threaten the United States. So it looks like we're funding a system to protect Europe that has no benefit to the United States. Is Congress going to be willing to fund it? Third, and finally, there are risks in this cooperation. There is a concern that Russia, because it's anxious about a U.S. missile defense system, if in a cooperative framework is given too much access to that system, they actually might be able to do things to disrupt it. And if they get to know too much about that system, given past ties between Russia and Iran, would they pass that information to the Iranians, the person against whom the system is designed to defend? So it is a tough challenge for all kinds of reasons to get this missile defense cooperation started. It is